This online tutorial models how you can deliver your point of view pitch to the person responsible for IT security. The pitch is meant to be delivered live, using a flip chart, a whiteboard, or just a piece of paper, anywhere you can draw during your conversation, or if you're presenting remotely, you can use the PowerPoint slides. It goes through a few stages. First, it presents an unknown problem to a decision maker to get their attention. Then it describes how the problem impacts their current situation and how they can work with Kaspersky to address these issues in a new way. And it ends with proof. Watch this presentation to learn the content. Download the attached cue card to familiarize yourself with the picture and supporting statistics. Then rehearse your presentation to make it your own. Ready? Here goes. People in your position tell us there are 3 things they are focused on every day: protecting your data, improving efficiency, and enabling and securing mobile users. So, what gets in the way of these goals? Traditionally, the big risk to your data has been malware. So, to protect against malware, you've likely invested in a fairly robust antivirus solution, one that effectively protects you from malware and offers a management console and control tools to block multiple attack vectors. This is a critical foundation of your protection strategy. But today, as the threat grows exponentially larger and more sophisticated, anti-malware is just not enough, and these numbers, 1, 5, and 75, explain why. Cybercriminals are attacking through both old and new vectors. The number one target for cybercriminals today is unpatched vulnerabilities in application code. Third-party applications are downloaded and forgotten, remaining unpatched. In fact, 75% of all vulnerabilities targeted are in PDF, IE, and Java applications. You need to find a way to deal with those holes in your applications. The challenge is that a lot of organizations don't have good visibility into where those holes are, or, more importantly, which ones should have priority. At the same time, you're being asked to support a much more remote workforce. 62% of corporate employees are now mobile, and this number is expected to increase to 85% in 2015. You're living in a world of hypermobility, and you've got a tremendous amount of data on your laptops. How safe is that data? According to a study by Intel, 5 to 10% of all laptops will be lost or stolen within their useful lifespan. How do you make sure valuable data is protected when that happens? Finally, your workforce expects to get access to important company information through their company and personal mobile devices, smartphones, tablets, etc. They also expect you to make sure those devices are secure, not just from malware, but also from accidental loss or theft. And yet 75% of employees choose mobile devices without regard to IT security or management needs. So, how can you deal with these new threats? Well, you could get a system management solution for patching holes in your applications. Now you have 2 consoles to manage. You could get an encryption tool to protect data on laptops. There's another console that requires valuable resources to support and manage. And you could get a mobile device management tool to secure mobile phones. Not only have you added another management console, but you now have 4 separate policies to maintain. Plus, for each tool, you'll end up going through an evaluation process, choosing a vendor, and getting additional budget approval. Not only does this create greater inefficiencies in your operation, it also increases your training burden, complicates support, and drives up your costs. Often the headaches associated with selecting and managing multiple vendors are enough to cause people to put off getting the protection they know they need. But more importantly, even if you make the effort to get all of these tools, you still have a security problem. You still have gaps in your overall security posture. One gap is between your anti-malware and your system management solution. Application vendors publish patches for new vulnerabilities every day. How do you decide which ones require patching right now and which ones can wait? Your anti-malware provider should know where the biggest risks are. But if you don't have an easy way to apply this knowledge to the vulnerabilities your system management tool can fix, how do you prioritize what needs patching? And when you can't prioritize, you have a gap in your ability to protect your data. Another gap is in mobile phone security. Who's responsible? Many organizations have one person who's responsible for email services and someone else who's responsible for security. How does the security person know that the email security policy was put in place for each phone? Malware protection may have been installed, But who is managing the remote lock and wipe policies to protect data when the device is lost or stolen? And the most important gap comes from the fact that you now have to learn and use multiple consoles that don't and are not designed to work and play well together. IT security professionals say that one of the biggest challenges they face is a lack of interoperability between security systems. When you're relying on multiple security systems and consoles to maintain your security posture, you're going to make mistakes. You're only human. Things will get missed. The core challenge in today's environment isn't that there are no tools available, it's that each individual tool adds to the complexity you face when trying to implement your security policies. And complexity is the enemy of security. The only way to address these challenges is to take a different approach. You need to reduce the number of tools you have to work with and the number of consoles you have to manage while still getting the security you need. What if you could pull all of these tools together on one platform? What if you had one console that made it easy to see your risk posture across all of your security policies? And what if you had only one cost, so you don't have to go through a new budgeting and justification process to bring your security risks in line with your business objectives? That's what I want to talk to you about today. Now you can get one platform that gives you the world's best anti-malware protection, robust device, web, and application control tools, plus system management, encryption, and mobile device management, all in one console and at one cost. It closes the gaps. But this isn't just about you getting 4 separate systems or a suite of products for one price. This is about you getting one integrated platform that reduces risk to your data, reduces the complexity of your security tools, and reduces your investment. And if your goals are to protect your data, improve your efficiency, and enable and secure mobile users, this is the only way to accomplish all 3.